Hello everybody, welcome to Quick and Easy Cooking. Now today I am going to make Spam Kabobs and I'm going to bake these in our oven. Now the ingredients you will need are Marchino cherries, pineapple chunks, you will need a can of Spam, the original. I have some mushrooms, a red pepper, a yellow pepper, red onion, I have some summer squash, and also a very small zucchini. Now the seasoning that I'm going to use for our vegetables, I'm just going to use accent. Now I also have, as you can see, I have a little baking dish along with some skewers, wood, and what I'm doing is I'm putting them in water so that way they don't burn up in the stove. But today we are going to make Spam Kabobs. What I have here is I have my mushrooms. I took the stems out. I just cut my squash and just also cut that one in half. I just cut this in circular like that. And then over here, let me show you. I just cut my onion like that. And then my peppers I just cut down long ways and then just cut across like that. So that way they're large chunks that you want. Now what I've done is I've taken our vegetables and I put it into a big, kind of like a big size bowl. Now I've added 1/4 teaspoon of salt into our vegetables. Next I'm going to add 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Now I'm adding 1/4 teaspoon of accent. Now what I'm going to add is 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, or you can use any type of oil that you prefer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to gently fold this over. I'm just going to mix it up. Like this. You just keep folding because you want to mix up the oil, the accent, and the salt and pepper. Now this is 1 can of Spam, and all I did was take the Spam out of the can and just cut it this way, straight down like that, into 4 pieces. Now what I'm doing is I wanted to show you guys how well the vegetable oil and the accent, the salt and pepper is marinating this very, very well. See that? Look how good it looks. So I'm just going to let it sit here and just let it marinate more. I wanted you to see that. It looks very, very good. Now what I've done here is, remember I had those 4 pieces that I made this into? Now I've cut these straight down the middle like that. Now what I'm going to do is, you want these kind of big. You don't want them small because they're going to shrink. So I want them like this and like that. Now also when you take the Spam out of the can, make sure that you don't wash it. So you want those type of pieces like that. Now let me show this one, like that, and like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start lining our skewer. Now you just pick out like which ones you like if you want squash first, or if you want the zucchini first, or Spam, pineapple,
cherries, anything you want. You do your thing.
Yeah, so you can put like onion, green pepper, yellow pepper, orange pepper, and stuff. So what we're doing is we're just taking, can we show that, Mom?
Yeah.
I'm just starting to build. See that? See how we're building?
And you just,
the kebab?
You just keep building it with, like mushrooms. And,
yeah.
You're going to be surprised at this.
Yeah, this is very, very good. And you can make this, my mom has made this several times for Christmas, and everybody loved it as a side dish, and it was gone.
Yeah. like I said, people like more than just turkey. So, I mean,
Turkey, ham, you know, you can serve this, like I said, this is a versatile dish. It's a good side dish that people like. If you want to make a kebab, or even if you just want to prep this with, not even as a side, you can have this as a dinner.
right.
It's very, very good. It's a lot of vegetables. And if you love Spam, you'll love this combination.
It's good. But I'm getting toward the end of my stuff now, but you know
Okay.
how to line it the way you like it. Make it pretty and do your stuff.
Now, Mom's going to show you how she did her one. You can't get that on there.
Yes, I can.
She's trying to get that little onion on there.
I can get
Okay,
anything
Mom,
on.
show that.
All right. Now, I want to bring over to the other part where
Okay,
you know, placed into cherries.
okay.
Let's see, I have an extra one there. So, anyways, here's how it's going to look.
Now, this is just one kebab. Can you pick up one kebab right there?
I'll pick up one that's decorated a little bit better. All right, there you go.
Now, look at that kebab. Doesn't that look really, really, really good? That looks so, so good. And you can do, like I said, you can do all combinations of. I took a little piece of Spam. That was really, really good.
She's stealing my Spam, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to put a little capper over it
Yeah, to steam it.
to make sure the vegetables, you know, the squash and everything and the onions all get done. All right, so this is going into a 375-degree oven right now, and we're going to start out at 30 minutes.
Yeah. Now, I have just taken this out of the oven, and this is at 30 minutes. Look how good this looks. Look how good that looks. It's steaming hot. Can you guys see that steam? Anyways, we're going to put this back into the oven, and look how good that looks.
Now, we're going to check your vegetables
Yeah.
right here, and these are good.
Yeah.
See? Now, you're going to, in the meantime, what I've done is I've increased the oven to 400 degrees now.
Yes, we're going to increase the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and what we're going to do is we're going to put this back into the oven uncovered for about 5 to 10 minutes, because I want this to crisp up a little bit more. So that looks really, really good.
And you want, the main thing is that your vegetables, let me get a little knife and I can probably show you better.
Yep. But look how good this looks. You can have this for like and if you can't eat all this, you know, you can also put it in a freezer and freeze it for another day.
Okay, let's, well, by the time I get it off. All right, and you want to just kind of test your vegetables, and that's really tender. You want them to be tender, but not mush.
Yeah, not mush, like al dente.
So I'm going to put this back in. Our oven is ready now. It's 400.
And then we're going to cook that for about 5 or 10 minutes. Now, what I've done is I've made a side of rice-a-roni right here. And I thought it would be the perfect combination for our Spam kebab. Now, if you want to, you can use white rice, you can use brown rice, or you can use a different side to go with your Spam kebabs. But I'm using rice-a-roni. I'm using what I got on sale, and it is the long grain and wild rice-a-roni. It's one of my favorites. It's always my go-to. Now, we just brought this out of our oven. Remember, we cooked it at 400 degrees for 10 minutes more.
Is to make with Spam.
Yeah.
And it's really good.
And as you can see, I mean, look how good this turned out. See that? Look at that. That is looks so appealing. And you know, this is so filling, and it's very good. And we're going to serve this with, you know, a side of rice-a-roni.
As soon as we get the rice done, we'll be right back.
Yeah, so we're going to serve this with the side of rice-a-roni, but you don't have to. You can serve it with any side that you prefer. But anyways, we're going to serve this with rice-a-roni, but look how good. And I want to show you again how good this turned out, our kebab. Look how good that looks.
Also, just let me tell you, because even though we're having it with rice today, I have served this as one of the, You know, back in the days when we had a lot of relatives that were still with us that is no longer with us, but we had huge Christmas and Thanksgiving parties and Easter, and this is one of the many dishes that I used to make as a side dish, you know, to go to in case you didn't want ham or you didn't want turkey or you didn't want certain things that I would pull out of my hat. And this happened to be one of them. And
Yeah.
so people really liked it.
People really love the Spam kebabs. So if you want to make something like this for Thanksgiving as a side dish, or even at Christmas time or something like that, you can do all kinds of combinations with this. It's really, really good. And you can never go wrong with it.
But tonight, this is just going to be our supper.
Yeah.
And we're going to serve it with some rice. So as soon as I get the rice done, I'll be right back and I'll plate it up.
Just got done with my rice-a-roni right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one kebab. I'm going to come in right here. I'm going to take this one kebab. And I'm going to put this onto my rice-a-roni. And look how good that looks. This is just one can of Spam, one tiny zucchini, a small squash, pineapple chunks, a red pepper, an orange pepper, and mushrooms, and a purple onion. Now I did add a little Marchino cherry right there. I didn't have much of them left, but look how good that looks. And this is perfect for dinner. It's perfect for lunch. You can even, if I know this is a lot, but you can also freeze that, and you can have it for a later day. But this is something that you can eat and you can feed a lot of people with. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove our vegetables off the skewer, and I'm just going to remove them like that. Now you can use your fingers. My fingers are cleaned. I washed them very thoroughly. So you can do it like this. Now you don't have to use the skewers. You can just you know, put it into the cookie sheet like this with the parchment paper down and just cook it on one big you know, cookie tray. Okay everyone, we've got our Spam kebabs done, and you can see how good this looks with the long grain rice-a-roni. And it's not expensive meal to make. This was a lot of vegetables. It was very small vegetables. And this is a wonderful dinner that you can take to work, or you can have as lunch, or you can freeze it for later on in the week. And if you have a lot of people over, you want to do this as like something for a side at Christmas or Thanksgiving, you can. But I want to thank everybody for watching our video today on our Spam kebabs. Please click the subscribe button and notification bell so that way every time I come on you know. And I want to thank all of our subscribers. Thank you so, so much. Now if you're watching this video for the first time, please click the subscribe button. I would love to have you as part of my YouTube family. Again, thank you for watching this video. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.